Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another video of the level 1 recovery series. Today is going to be another stretch video. We're going to be looking at our shoulders, trying to create some space across our chest, across the back of the shoulders, as well as some mobility in the joint itself. So you're not going to need much today, just a strap in case you're particularly tight. Let's begin. Okay, we're going to begin our practice today in baby pose. So spread the knees nice and wide. If it's uncomfortable for you like this, then feel free to place a cushion underneath your hips. And then we're just going to come down so that our forehead rests on the ground. I'm going to take some few deep breaths here. Just to bring some awareness into the body. Taking a moment to notice how we feel. How does it feel in our hips, our shoulders? Are we holding a lot of tension in our face? On your next inhale, gently bring yourself up, walking those hands to the front of the mat, creating a claw and almost trying to pull yourself forward with your hands, but then pull your shoulders back so you're creating a nice stretch in this top part here. Again, just let your head drop down to the ground so that your neck isn't taking the weight. You might feel this stretch across the back of the shoulders as well. Walking yourself upright on your next inhale, bringing the knees together. This time taking the arms down the side of the body, grabbing hold of the heels, and then our next inhale we're going to lift our seat into the air, and again it will create a good stretch along that shoulder girdle at the back, round by the shoulder blades. On your next inhale, lower yourself down to the ground, bringing yourself up into a kneeling position. I'm going to take some side twists. So inhaling, bringing the right hand over the left thigh, bringing the left hand behind the back, just gently twisting around to look over to that left shoulder. As you inhale, think about lengthening the spine, reaching up through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, turning slightly further round to look over that shoulder. Inhale, gently bring yourself back to the middle and just gently look over to the right before coming back to the middle, raising our right arm, placing our left arm underneath, reaching round to grab hold of the palms, And then if comfortable for you, work on just lifting those arms slightly higher, increasing the stretch along the shoulders. Closing your eyes, allowing yourself to bring your awareness into the body, listening to what it needs. If this kneeling position is becoming uncomfortable, feel free to just place a cushion either underneath the buttocks so you're not having as much tension in the knees, or underneath the tops of the feet. Inhale, unwrap the arms, bringing the right arm up, down behind the head, left arm round and up. Now this is where your strap may come in handy, because you may want to hold on to it with your right arm, grabbing hold of the bottom with your left arm, and then just you can start slowly walking those hands down the strap, the belt, to wherever they come to touching. If you can grab hold of the fingertips, do so, just wherever your body is able to take you today. Inhale, releasing the arms, dropping the right hand behind the body, left hand on the right thigh, and as you inhale, reach up tall with the spine, and as you exhale, twist to look over the right shoulder. As well as creating a nice gentle stretch across the shoulders. By adding the twist, we're also starting to engage our digestive system, which, if we're in a state of recovery, if we've just had a long illness, or if we're battling chronic illness, maintaining a healthy digestive system is going to be integral to good health. A few more deep breaths here. Inhale, release, taking it gently over to the left, just to create a little bit of balance before coming onto our hands and knees in a tabletop position. From here, we're going to take cat-cow. So we're going to inhale and drop our belly, looking up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to slowly arch the spine, allowing the head and neck to relax. Again, inhale, looking up. Exhale, arch, looking down. 3 more times. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. As you're exhaling into our cat stretch, just push the ground away, feeling that stretch across the back again. Just going to hold this here for a short while. Inhale, release, lifting the left arm up to the sky, really reaching round with that chest before exhaling, dropping it underneath the left elbow, resting the head on the ground, looking towards the left hand. If this is comfortable for you, feel free to push into that left hand, creating a deeper stretch. Again, feel free to close the eyes and really observe how the body feels in this stretch. Become aware of the sensation. If there is any discomfort or fear of injury, then please come out or lessen the posture somehow. Inhaling, coming back to that tabletop position, reaching up with the left arm this time. Again, really twisting before exhaling and dropping the left arm underneath the right elbow. Head on the floor, facing towards the right. Pushing into that right hand to deepen the twist and the stretch if necessary. Closing the eyes. And taking deep breaths. Inhaling, coming back into that tabletop position. Exhale, start to walk the hands out in front of you. We're going to come to puppy pose. So if this is as comfortable as your body will allow you to go at the moment, then stay here. If not, continue walking those arms forward, trying to keep a 90-degree angle with the legs and the thighs. And then just work on gently dropping that chest down to the ground. It's going to give us a deep stretch in the arms and in the arm socket. A very deep, intense stretch involving arching the spine. So if it is uncomfortable, please lessen. Maybe want to place a cushion underneath the chest to create some extra space. From here, trying to keep those elbows on the ground, we're going to come forward into a Sphinx pose. Trying to make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders, hands are on the ground. Similar to before with our baby pose, we're going to try to pull ourselves forward on our forearms. So our forearms are going to come back to try to pull us forward, but obviously we're going to use our shoulders to draw ourselves back. So we're going to create a stretch across the front of the body, we're going to create a stretch above the shoulders and provide a little bit of engagement. So just pull nice and gently. I'm going to bring those shoulders back. And then from here, exhale, gently lower yourself down to the ground. We're going to take some further intense shoulder openers now. So we're going to take our right hand out 90 degrees from the body. I'll do it with my left. So 90 degrees with the body. We're going to place our other hand underneath the shoulder, and we're going to gently roll onto our side, bringing my left leg, no, my right leg behind you, and then if possible placing the head down, maybe on top of a cushion. Just go as far into this posture as feels comfortable for you. Inhale, coming back onto the front, taking it over to the other side. So I'm now taking my right arm out, bringing my left hand underneath the shoulder, rolling over onto my right hand side, bringing the left leg behind. So close your eyes. Now this is an intense stretch. So reflect, go inwards. How does it feel compared to the other side? For me, this side is a lot more open, so I can get my head to the floor comfortably. I can drop my heel to the ground behind me. So without judgment, we'll all have one side more open than the other. Gently on your next inhale, come to lying back onto your front, hands underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes, gently pressing yourself back into a downward facing dog. We're not going to worry too much about getting our heels down or creating an excessive amount of length in the legs. We're going to focus on how our shoulders feel. So we're going to make sure we're rotating those shoulders out, creating as much space along the shoulder blades as possible. Make sure we're pushing into the ground, making sure the ears aren't too close to the shoulders, making sure we're creating lots of space in the front half of the body. And from here, on your next inhale, you can either step your feet behind your hands, or you can just gently walk into a seated position. And I'm going to take two of my favourite shoulder openers. We're going to take half Lord of the Fishes to begin with. So we're going to bring the right leg over the left. We're going to drop the right sole to the ground, but leaving the left top of the foot on the ground. And then from here, we're going to place our right hand behind the body. We're going to inhale, left arm to the sky, nice tall straight spine. And as we exhale, we're going to drop the elbow drop the left elbow behind the right knee, and then look over the right shoulder. You should feel this real nice twist in the spine, but also a nice stretch across the shoulders. As you inhale, think about length. As you exhale, just gently go into that rotation. Inhaling, coming back to the middle, gently bringing yourself, looking over the left. Those are some racing pigeons that are out for their nightly exercise. And then from here, we're just going to take it over to the other side. So bringing the left leg over the right, sole of the right foot down onto the ground, top of the left foot, no, sole of the left foot, top of the right foot, left arm behind, right arm reaching up into the sky, exhaling, bringing yourself round, elbow behind the knee, looking over the left shoulder. And next inhale, bringing yourself round to the front, and then exhaling, just gently taking yourself over to the right. Our last posture, we're just going to bring ourselves into a comfortable cross-legged position. We're going to take our hands together behind our back, and then we're going to roll the shoulders down and back, lifting the fists away from the body to create a rotation and a deep stretch in the shoulders and across the front of the chest. And then from here, if you want, you can extend it further by bringing your head down to the ground, raising the arms even further behind you, or you can just stay here and enjoy the gentle sensation of your body opening up. On your next inhale, just reach up that little bit further, and then exhale, gently release, bringing your hands back down on top of your knees. Inhale, bring those legs out in front of you. Exhale, gently rolling down onto your back for deep relaxation. Place a cushion or some blocks underneath your knees. If you suffer from stress in the low back, this will help rotate the pelvis, taking a lot of pressure out of the low back. Spreading the arms just away from the body, legs slightly apart, feet turned out, palms turned up. Allow yourself to start sinking into the ground. Let the earth support you. Every time you take a deep breath in, feel the body expanding within your skin. And as you exhale, almost deflate, becoming completely soft, melting away. Pay special attention to the shoulders. You engage them, we also hold a lot of stress in them. Make sure they're nice, relaxed. If you notice any tension there, breathe into it, bring your awareness there. And then just visualize the experience of them just melting away. Same with your hips and the muscles of your face. Make sure the jaw is released. Maybe even take away the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Gently bringing the awareness back into the body. Taking a deep breath and then sigh to release. On your next inhale, begin wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rotating ankles and wrists. Reach behind you and lengthen the entire body, point the toes, stretch the fingers. As you exhale, bring the shoulders, the knees into the chest, arms around the legs, and just gently rock from front, side to side. From here you can rock forward and backwards until you come up into a seated position, or you can just gently roll onto whichever side is more comfortable for you, before gently bringing yourself up into a seated position. From here, with the eyes closed, place the top of the hands on the knees, palms up to the sky. We're just going to take a moment here to appreciate and take gratitude in what we've been able to accomplish today. When we're battling illness, fatigue and weakness, sometimes a simple gift of being able to move our body at all, such a blessing. Just take a moment to give thanks to your body for letting you move today. For having the energy levels to stay with the practice. On your next inhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart in prayer. Take a deep breath in, and then a deep exhale to seal our practice. When you're ready, release and gently open the eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Hopefully you're feeling a lot looser in your shoulders now. There are other episodes, full body stretch and one for the hips and the thighs, so feel free to check those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. We're also going to have a strength video as well, just some gentle poses to slowly help build strength all over the body as opposed to target areas. And don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for the level 2 exercises, where we will be incorporating a few more with a few more challenging ones in there as well. Okay, see you next time. Thanks. you.